Hey, you good motherfuckers, the Buttsman here. Hope you're not doing too bad. There is a huge merch drop coming on the 25th of November. It's very bloody exciting, and I'll tell you what, to celebrate, this is very bloody exciting, right bloody here. The Buttsman has got Christmas covered because one lucky person is going to win $5,000. How bloody exciting, plus some amazing other prizes like merch packs, like free tickets to all my shows for life. Yeah, the golden bloody ticket. And all you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is go to the top comment and the description below. Join the Goodmuthfkr Club. It is free, all right? That means you have entered the draw and one lucky person will win $5,000 because the Buttsman wants to give back because it's been the worst year. It's been a shit of a year. But it's gonna be all right. Anyway, going into the competition down below, all you have to do is join the Goodmuthfkr Club and be a part of the merch drop on the 25th. That's when we're going to announce the winner as well. And this is a part of the merch drop. Some brand new moist teas, plus about 12 other bloody items. It's going to be fantastic. Anyway, on with the video. Ladies and gentlemen, I have found a lady that I guarantee, without doing any research into her, without knowing who she is or what she gets up to, I guarantee that she fucking hates me. I want to introduce you to Rachel. She seems like a nice enough lady. She's a minimalist, which means she basically doesn't buy clothing and sleeps on the floor. Exciting. But it also means that she waters her plants with period blood. But we'll get to that. We will get to that, so stick around for that, because it's fucking just batshit. The shit that comes out of this lady's mouth sounds like it's just been fired out of the ass of everyone at BuzzFeed. She has been indoctrinated into the whole men are evil, everything's bad for me, oh woe is me, all that shit. This lady is so balls deep in it that you could almost fit the balls in as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I beg you, come with me on this journey of modern feminism. Let's talk about body hair to start with.
Hello, welcome back. It's Rachel. Today we're going to talk about body hair. I've just had a giant pot of tea, so I'm like all caffeinated and like anxious. Sorry about it.
Fuck me dead, Rach. Your cup of tea is making you freak out. How about you add a fucking spoonful of concrete in there and harden the fuck up?
So today what I'm going to do is go through a list of reasons that I don't shave my body hair.
Oh, thank fuck. No. Thank you, Rachel, for bringing this amazing content to us. One day, many moons from now, I believe that aliens will come down to this planet. Long after we're gone, a desolate desert of a planet. They will be looking to find out how we rolled as a species. Somehow they will discover YouTube and they will find you, Rachel. They will find you, the leader of our species, and find out that the females of the human race, the way they found power and bravery was by growing their pubes. Beautiful stuff, Rach. Well done. You are the next Martin Luther King, let me tell you that. Just absolutely spine-tingling stuff.
I've been growing my body hair for about 6 years now. I have shaved a few times in that period when I've started to feel like self-conscious about it, but I'm really trying to let go of that ego, and I'm doing pretty fucking well, as you can probably tell.
Yes, well that's fuck off spew-worthy. Hey, I know the spiel, alright? Ladies can do whatever the fuck they want with their body, okay? And I completely agree with that, they can. Honestly, if you want to have a little hydroponic setup under your underarms, fucking all the power to you, sister. But just like women have preferences with the type of men they're attracted to, whether they like beards, they fucking hate beards, they like dad bods, they fucking hate dad bods, all that shit, men also have preferences. Is that okay? Is that okay, Rach?
I do occasionally trim my pubic hair just because it's quite like straight and long and it gets in the way when I pee sometimes.
It gets in the way when you pee. If that's not nature telling you, Rach, to trim that shit, or at the very least get cornrows, I don't know what it's fucking trying to tell you. But it's gross. Gross!
When a woman of color grows her body hair, they face this fucked up, like intertwined racial and gender discrimination. They are far more at risk of being labeled as like dirty or unhygienic or being compared to animals by fucking shit ass fucking moron. fucks.
Oh my god, do you even fucking listen to this? How did you turn this into a race thing? What, because you read on junkie.com that women of colour are hunted down because of their pubes? Is that what you read? You fool?
Actually, fucking the fool is humble and idiot. Fuck you.
Trans women are also more of a target. Unfortunately, because of society's fucked up expectations of women to be hairless, hair removal can be a necessary part of passing as a woman. And because of society's fucked up rules about gender, passing can be a way for trans women to minimize their risk of being physically assaulted or murdered.
Murdered? Who is murdering trans women because of their pubes? Come on, Rachel. You can't believe all this shit that you're spouting, surely.
I've also never liked having a bald pubic region. That just feels weird to me. In my 20s, I had a boyfriend who gave me shit about that. He was saying that I was gross because I had pubes. I don't know why men are so intent on fucking chicks without pubes. Actually, yes, I fucking do. It's because our society sexualizes prepubescent girls.
Whoa, okay, let's unpack that for a bit. Firstly, your boyfriend, bit of a dick. Not a very nice guy. Nothing wrong with a bit of hair down there. But there's also nothing wrong with not having hair. Rach, are you shaming women because they shave their front fanny? Are you shaming the women of the world, Australia, and the fucking universe because they shave that front dirt box, you pig? I certainly hope, as a man who's going bald, that you're not bald shaming.
Reason number 5 that I do not get rid of my body hair is to challenge myself. Growing my hair, especially my underarm hair, has been a huge challenge.
Okay, that's just about enough for you, Rach. I'm fucking... If you're challenging yourself by having hairy little legs, well, I tell you what, your life must be very interesting. But Rach doesn't just stop there with the pubes, all right? She wants to save the planet. And she does this by lowering the amount of waste that she wastes or throws out.
This is a list of absolutely putrid shit that I do to save myself money and to prevent waste. I think all of this stuff is perfectly natural and fine. A lot of people would disagree with me and think that I am a dirty, dirty bitch.
Okay, I won't lie. I think Rach and I would probably get along in real life. She sounds like she's taken the piss out of herself a little bit, and that's quite funny. But also, let's find out right now if she's the dirty bitch that she thinks she is.
Another toilet-related thing that I do to save myself cash and to prevent waste is I use wee cloths. Basically, instead of wiping myself with toilet paper after I pee, I use a piece of fabric.
Oh, why bother? Why bother? Why don't you just use clothes? No. Why don't you use your favourite pair of socks, right? You can wear them to the gym afterwards. Just fucking wipe away and just fucking throw them on. Why the fuck not? Who needs toilet paper? You know what I do when I have a big old gurns? You know what I do? I don't use toilet paper because I don't want to ruin the planet. I go down to the beach, yeah? And I spread my old dirt box cheeks to the water. I always do it between the flags, all right, which is always quite a little bit weird in the middle of the day on a Saturday. Lots of kids around, they don't love it. The parents certainly don't love it, and the police also don't love it, but I need to save the planet, one dirt box at a time.
Some people use the cloths for poo as well. I don't think I'm above doing that. It's more that I couldn't be bothered to deal with the cleanup.
Rach, babe, where are you coming up with this shit from? What Instagram pages are you following to freak out about every little thing in the world? Like, you make Pete Evans look fucking normal. And that's a horrendous accusation.
While I'm on the topic of laundry, another gross thing that I do is I wear the same clothes for a really fucking long time before I wash them. I'm just not that concerned about sweat and body odor.
The thing is, you should be. Plain and simple, Rach.
I don't understand when it became this thing that we have to like mask what we actually smell like.
It happened when the first person was going about their business at the shops at Woolies, right? And some dirty prick walked past with the worst BO in the world and they wanted to die. You know, when my mum was pregnant, right? She told me this about when she was pregnant with one of my brothers. She used to almost spew when she went to the shops and smelt BO. That was her one thing that fucking freaked her out more than anything else. Are you trying to make my mum spew? Rach, and I forgot your name. For some reason I wanted to call you Beryl. Fuck you, Rach. How dare you try to make my mum spew?
All right, the last thing I'm going to talk about. This is the one that I've not spoken about to people before because...
Let me guess, because it's heinous.
So I do all the normal low waist period things. I use a period cup. I use the, what are they called? Like period panty underwear things that like soak up the blood and then you have to like wring them out. I use both of those. I don't think many people think that's gross anymore.
Wrong! It's fucking gross, alright? Why is it gross? Because it's human fluid. Why do you want people to be so happy with your fluids? We don't want your fluids, Rach. Fuck off with your fluids. Okay, it makes sense if it's your partner's fluids or your fluids. You know, okay, you can be a little bit more comfortable around that. But stop trying to get people to congratulate you on bleeding. It's fucking weird.
Now, what I do when I empty my menstrual cup is I empty it into my shower bucket and I water my plants with it. And you know what? It's a fucking really good fertilizer. And the vegetables love it.
I have, ladies and gentlemen, never heard something so fucked up in my entire existence. Hey, I get it. Blood and bone and all that shit, fertilizer. But you know what terrifies me more than anything, more than Rach pouring her period blood onto the veggie patch, is the fact that Rachel's got a boyfriend, right? And she collects this shit in the shower. And I happen to know, not for a fact, but I'm pretty sure at one point he has walked into the shower, picked up her big period bucket and said, "Oi, babe, why do you have half-set aeroplane jelly in the shower?" I hope you all are picturing half-set aeroplane jelly. Because that blood coagulates and it turns into a big fucking horrible, heinous mess that it already is. Stop bleeding on plants. What is wrong with you? That's like the worst version of a vegan. Like they're sacrificing themselves to the plants. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's give this video a like for being super fucked up. And I love you. And yeah, make sure you enter the competition because I'm going to give someone $5,000 for Christmas. Hooray, that sounds fantastic. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Keep it moist. And I'll see you very soon. Toodaloo. Au revoir. Bye.